Hey, this is Ian. It's Sunday, October 28th, 2012, and I am now 2 days on testosterone. I started it last Friday on October 26th. So this is a really exciting development, and I thought just for posterity and for the record, I would sort of make some notes about sort of what the experience of getting my first shot was like. So I had a 9 o'clock appointment at the Student Health Center at my university. There's one nurse in a particular clinic, which is also the clinic that the sort of trans specialist doctor works with, and also the clinic to which our sort of especially actually trans specialist consultant comes and visits. So she's the one who sort of oversees students who need to sort of teach themselves injections, or trans students who come in to have regular injections. So I made an appointment with her at 9 o'clock last Friday. As it turns out, I was running a little bit late. I woke up, tried to get up a little bit early that morning so I could sort of like take tons and tons of pictures of myself pre-tea, because I figured I should probably have that for a definitive record. Probably none of the pictures will turn out that well, but I figured I should at least attempt to record that. And then also, and like hair level, muscle, that sort of thing. I mean, I want to just have some sort of a visual reference frame. And then also do a voice recording, free tea, which I will probably put up here at some point. Probably it'll show up in a comparison video that I'll make down the line. And then also, I was like, I don't know, this is a little silly, but like I work out and stuff, and so I wanted to like record, like, I don't know, like measurements of shoulder and like chest and waist and hips and biceps and thighs and all of that, just like to get like that on the record, so I would have something like a little bit more objective. Like I said, because pictures, you can't always tell with that sort of thing. So anyway, I tried to get up like extra early to take care of that, but of course, like it ran a little bit longer than I thought. So I probably didn't get to the office until about 9, 10, and then I had to actually pick up my prescription for testosterone. I had received the prescription from my primary care provider when I had an appointment the previous Friday. So she had written it a week ago, but I was like, I don't really want to be dragging all this stuff around with me. Who knows what all that picking up that prescription will entail. So I decided wisely to pick it up that morning. However, it did take a little while because testosterone of course, is actually a controlled substance, and apparently they had to keep the actual, testosterone vials in a safe of some sort, so that took several minutes to sort of clear and make sure that she had access to actually open that up and get it. Crazy stuff. So yeah, so they gave me this massive paper bag full of like enough needles and syringes for, oh gosh, weeks and weeks, an entire like sharps container, which of course you need. So I picked up a whole sharps container, and then 5 tiny little, frankly kind of really adorable little vials of testosterone, each of which had I guess 200. It was like 1 milliliter with 200 milligrams total of testosterone in each of them. So because I'm starting at 50 milligrams a week, that would amount to about 4 shots. So about a month's worth of shots in each of those. So that was like, basically 5 months almost worth of testosterone shots. So quite a bit actually. So I picked up all of that, and amazingly, the total cost for all of that was like $13. I love health insurance. Everyone should have this. Like, it's ridiculous that it's anything else. But I was still really like, relieved and grateful that it really only came to that amount. So so I picked all of that up, and then I went up to the clinic where the nurse was, and she was very friendly and like just an absolutely wonderful person. And we started out by doing a sort of trial run with just a saline solution. So she just showed me how to draw out the testosterone, and then switch the needles, and then administer the shot and so on. So she sort of did a run through of that, obviously minus the actual injection part, because why inject yourself with random saline solution. So she did a run through of all of that, and then I did it with the saline solution, and sort of demonstrated to her that I could do it. And then we went into the actual room, like the doctor's office room, not just the nurse's office. Before she was in sort of an office, and then it was sort of an exam room that we went into. And so in the exam room, we actually took out, some of my needles and syringes. And basically, for those of you who don't know, there's 2 different kinds of needles usually that you use in the injection process. There's a thicker needle, which you use to actually draw out the testosterone from the tiny little vial that it's in. And then you don't switch anything on the syringe, but you just take the needle off the syringe and you put a new thinner needle on it, and that thinner needle is the needle that you use for actually injecting. So I went through that whole process with the actual testosterone, made sure there were no air bubbles, made sure everything was good. And then I basically got it up to the point of actually injecting it, and the nurse did the first injection for me. And that was just super exciting. And so, but I basically did everything except for that. And then the plan is to go in, I'll go in next Friday and actually do the entire thing, including the injection, but like with the nurse's supervision. So that should hopefully like phase me to the point where I should be able to start self-injecting at home the following week. We'll see how things go. Like, I'm welcome to schedule as many nurses appointments as I need. They were very clear about that. Like, please come in as much as you need to. Like, we want to make sure that you feel comfortable with the whole process. And the nurses' visits are free too, which is awesome. So so there's not really a whole lot in my way. So I could that's just kind of a weight off my shoulders, like knowing that the clinic's not that hard to get to. I'm really fortunate in that way, and the visits are free. So like if I need to take that option, I definitely can. So that's a great feeling. So I received my first testosterone shot, 50 milligrams. I'm gonna do it every week, starting last Friday. So it was pretty cool. Basically, I did it the nurse did it in the side of my thigh. And it was really weird. Like I swear I could feel some of the sensation from like the liquid like dispersing through my body. It was a little bit like, it's very viscous, so it takes so it takes a while to disseminate. But I don't know. I thought I could feel a little tingling and stuff, and movement and stuff. I didn't. I mean, I haven't really felt really anything that profound. I'll be honest. Like, it's only been 2 days. The only thing I would say is shortly after the injection, I swear I felt a little bit more energy. Like I had just had a cup of coffee or something like that. To be honest, this is probably entirely psychological, and I was just really excited about getting the shot. But that seems plausible too. I mean, it's supposed to increase your energy level and so on. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes if similar things seem to happen for future shots. But yeah, and I had to wait at the nurse's office, interestingly, for like 10 to 15 minutes after the actual injection, just to make sure that I didn't have, I guess, an anaphylactic reaction or something to the shot, which would be sad. That would be really sad. I mean, I know that there are different solutions, different liquids that they can suspend them in, and different slight variations of formulas amongst the testosterone, but it's just nice to be able to go with the one that the nurse initially recommended. So yeah, I feel really great. I went to the gym today. I can't say that I it was like terribly different experience. But I just feel really proud of myself to have started this, and really good, and really excited about what lies ahead. So this video is getting pretty long, so I think I will mostly cut it off here, but I just wanted to get that on the record, as I said, and I will definitely keep people posted as things develop. All right, take care. Bye.